Hi, this is Kim Constable, and welcome to Become a Master MLM Marketer, how to grow your team and explode your business sales. I am so excited to present this module to you, so let's get started. Here's what you'll learn in this training video. The main reason most people fail at building their MLM team, how to make last-minute party cancellations a thing of the past, why you must commit to turning pro if you want to be successful, and the single most important thing that you must do that no one else is doing that will explode your business growth. The 80-20 rule. If you have taken any of my trainings or watched any episodes of WAM TV, you will know that I continually speak about the 80-20 rule. However, in case you have been living on Mars and missed it, I will explain it again now. Vilfredo Pareto was an Italian philosopher who famously pioneered the 80-20 rule in marketing called the Pareto principle. Through studying land distribution in Italy, he realized that 80% of the land was owned by 20% of the people. Further study revealed that this 80-20 principle could be applied to virtually any field of human endeavor. In business, the 80-20 rule is particularly relevant, especially when you are trying to make more sales or grow a team. The theory applied basically means that in every group of 10 people, only 2 of those will be interested in your product or service. So if you make and sell jewelry, for example, only 2 people out of every 10 that you speak to will potentially be interested in purchasing from you. Knowing and applying this information is gold. There really is no magic formula for making more sales and no secret sales pitch that will enroll more clients. All you need to do is speak to more people. A working example. Let's say you are a stylist for Stella & Dot Jewelry, and the main goal of your business is to find people to host parties for you. Let's assume your closing rate is 1 in 10, meaning that for every person you speak to, 1 in 10 agrees to host a party. If your goal is to have 2 parties a week, then you need to ask at least 20 people per week if they are willing to host a party. That's around 80 people per month or 960 people per year. Now, I know that that number probably seems scary, but actually don't get scared because it's just data. This number was reality even before I pointed it out. This number existed, you just didn't know it. But the difference now is that you can use this data to put a real strategy in place to grow your business. How can you reach 20 people per week? Where do the jewelry lovers hang out? What friends of friends of friends can you reach through effective networking? What past hostesses can you call to ask if they could refer you to their friends? This is where you must plan your marketing over the next 12 months. If you want to reach 960 people, you need to have a plan for how you're going to reach them. I'm sorry, but something has come up and I have to cancel. How many times have you heard that line? How many times have you booked a party only to have them cancel at the last minute? Have you ever committed to finding out why people cancel? People are generally well-intended and cancelling at the last minute isn't comfortable for them. So if it's not that they're just being a big old meanie pants out to ruin your business and career, why do they cancel? Get to grips with their fears. Unless it is a genuine emergency, people cancel for one reason and one reason only: fear. When they book the party or demo, they're probably swept up in the momentum of the idea and are so excited to be the hostess. But as time goes by, the excitement fades and then they are faced with the overwhelming prospect of arranging the party and sending out the invites. They know how great the party is and what fun their guests will have because they've been to one. But when it comes to inviting their friends, they're probably scared of seeming pushy. People know that when they're invited to a trunk show or a party or something where products are going to be sold, that they're expected to buy something. And no one wants to put their friends in a position where they feel uncomfortable saying no. And that's one of the biggest problems with getting people to come to these parties. There is probably a whole host of other reasons why they cancel, and I'm not going to go into them right now. My point is that if this is your business, then you need to make it your business to find out why they cancel. Only when you have the data can you address these fears in your marketing and promotion, and perhaps by developing a system whereby you could help support the host or hostess in the run up to the party. In fact, you have a unique opportunity to create the wow factor with the hostess, ensuring that she would not hesitate to recommend you to anyone and everyone as the person to style a party. If you can support this person so uniquely, addressing their deepest fears and really showing them that you are there right beside them the whole way, you are going to be streets ahead of the competition. Commit to turning pro. And on that note, the difference between the top salespeople in MLM companies and the ones who are not so good is that the tops have turned pro. Turning pro is a decision you must make if you want to be truly successful. Just because you did not pioneer the business model does not mean it is not your business. You have made a financial investment and are now responsible for making that business work. Turning pro is a mindset that, if you adopt, will change your future success forever. For more information on this, please refer and read, I highly recommend, Stephen Pressfield's book, Turning Pro. It will change the way you view your life forever. Turning pro in business really means serving your customers to death. I think it was Don Hudson that first said that, and I absolutely loved it. He said, find one of your best customers and serve them to death. I never forgot it. So how can you create a seamless, amazing, incredible experience for your customers or hosts or hostesses that keeps you in their mind as the go-to person in your industry? Think about every single aspect of the sale, from prospecting, where you first reach out to them, where you first ask them or introduce yourself to them, right through to the process of the lead up to having the party, to the parties, to the sales that are made at the parties, and don't forget the after sales care. A lot of people forget about the after sales care. If people at the party purchase something, what happens if they want to return it, or if there's a problem with it? How will they know who to contact? Think about every single aspect. How can you streamline every tiny little detail to create a better customer experience? Build a mailing list. This is so important. I wanted to put it at the end for maximum effect. When you style or host parties, you are in front of interested prospects. If you leave that party without obtaining their permission to add them to your mailing list, you are potentially leaving thousands of dollars on the table. Consider creating a weekly mail out packed with tips and interesting content relevant to your industry. This is a great way to continue making individual sales through promoting new product lines or discount offers. So, for example, say we'll go back to the example of being a Stella and Dot rep. I know that they bring out new lines every spring, summer, autumn, winter. They have sales, there's always new pieces, there's new celebrities coming on board who've been pictured wearing the products. If you can send out a weekly newsletter, not just about Stella and Dot, but incorporating that into other fashion tips or other ways to wear this, or coming up to Christmas, styling things, ideas for the office party, how to go from daytime to evening wear, whatever it is for your industry, and you add every single person that you meet at every single party to your mailing list, you have got their permission to keep in contact with them and to build a relationship with them. Sorry, I kind of skipped into that last point there, but it's true. I'm going to go over it again. Add every single person at every party to your list. Get their permission to add them to your list by telling them what they're going to get in the weekly newsletter, and you have their permission to keep in contact with them. Okay, so there is a PDF worksheet. What I want you to do is take action right away. This worksheet will take you about 5 minutes to complete, and it is so important. So download your PDF worksheet, Complete the exercise immediately while it's all still very fresh and juicy in your mind. And then please report your insights by leaving a comment. I hope you enjoyed this module, and I will see you again soon.